Welcome everyone to the game that has everyone talking. Both teams will be wanting to put on a show for their supporters here, and anticipation in the stands is building nicely. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think Mikel Merino is going to have a busy game in the middle of the park, Peter. He's a real footballer and not necessarily a midfield minder, but he can go box to box and be the team's most prolific passer. He really is an all-action player, and I expect we'll be seeing quite a bit of him.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. This might spell danger. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's having a go. Manchester United have the league's best defensive record. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, they could be caught out here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Timber makes the interception. Merino tries a measured ball. And he shoots! Fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Maguire. Manchester United are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within, and that should help begin the recovery at least.
Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Played out wide. Played into the middle. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what? Well, the referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Merino. Merino! Diogo Dalot. Zubimendi is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Saliba. Lewis Skelly. Saliba. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Timber aimed forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Merino. And that is out of play. Rice. Merino. Mikel Merino, who's set up one goal so far. Madueke. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ball's played through. Diogo Dalot. Chance! Oh, taken with style!
Manchester United, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hincapié, gently done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that has been clubbed away. Maguire. Martinez. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes knocks it out wide. Mount. And across. And that's too far for anyone. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now, what about this cross? And that has been cleared. Madueke. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it. At the chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes, forwards and with intent. Yoro. Casemiro. And it's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Madueke. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Madueke. Rice. Back into the middle. Madueke. Shapes to shoot! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he thumps it clear. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Yoro. And it's Dallo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rice. Timber has given away a free kick. Casemiro. Diogo Dallo. And here's Zirkzee. Played into space out wide. Mount. And here's Zirkzee. Zirkzee. And the finish! Could be danger here. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Saliba attempts a clearance. And it's Casemiro. Diogo Dallo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good ball. He's having a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. Ødegaard wins the duel this time.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Zirkzee is flagged offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Timber. And here's Saka. And that's a dangerous ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be a deep far post.
What a save by David Raya! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Nkapie shifted upfield. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. I think we're just about done here. Ahmad. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries a shot! He's scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yoro, gently done. Ahmad. Oh, well measured. Šeško. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.